Hello, everybody. How are you? Good to be here as always. Today is Friday, 30th of May. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Start of the weekend for many who's been working. Hope you have a lovely time. Jane and I are off to a friend's barbecue today, hence this recording, because we will be away at the time I normally do the live. So apologies for not doing it live, but I wanted to do a recording because I thought that this topic is a good one. Before we get into that, as of this morning, Friday, no new updates in our OES, but as always, please log in on a daily basis. That's where the information is going to be. That's where we will be told when we are having a webinar or moving into the next phase. So keep an eye on that, and we will obviously update you if we get any other information as well. Really good that Chris is sharing a lot of his photographs and all the rest of it when he met Marty with Ash Mufareh, and obviously you've seen on social media a lot of the pictures of Marty's family as well. Really nice to see all of that, and I'm sure over the next couple of days he's going to give us more snippets of what went on when he went to visit our brother Marty DeGarmo over in New Jersey. Anyway, let's get into the topic today. And the topic I've chosen today is, what is business responsibility? It's quite a broad subject, this, and it does really conjure up all sorts of different ideas of what is business responsibility. But the reason I looked at this and chose this is because I really feel that our business that we've got has a very different responsibility in the business world than most businesses. Why? Because for many businesses, the definition of success is to be profitable and prosperous, while things like increasing the value of the business and its earnings are important part of running a successful business. There is much more to it, and this is where I believe our business comes into it really, really well. Companies that want to do good in the world also value things like helping their communities, treating their employers fairly, and saving the environment. And this is what really the route that I would like to go down as far as business responsibility is concerned, because I really do feel that not only is our CEO determined to make a difference for all of us, I also believe that he has this responsibility on his shoulders of what he wants to try and achieve from a humanitarian point of view. So let's just discuss this a little bit, and I'll go through a few things and expand them. And I'd really like to see in the comments as well what your views are of this as well. So, business responsibility is also commonly referred to as social responsibility or corporate social responsibility. It's when businesses operate in a way that benefits society rather than just their own collaborators, in addition to trying to be a profitable company. Following social responsibility means that you, the employee, is actively doing things to make the world a better place. For instance, donating a portion of your profits to charity or creating sustainable business practices are all part of being a socially responsible business. Now, we do know firsthand already that that is a core element of our CEO's thoughts about business. We've already seen it in the past of what he's done when there's been crises, or how he has helped people, etc. This is all part of his responsibility that he feels making a difference to society and also people around him. Businesses that practice this idea try to find ways to maximize their value while simultaneously following policies that promote better social welfare. The idea of this theory is that businesses have the responsibility to benefit society as they work to be profitable. If a business wants to be ethical, it needs to integrate social responsible practices into its business model. Now, I truly believe that that is there already through us. I think that the way that we have been shown, the way we've been taught already, that is going to be part and parcel of what is going to happen in the next phase of our business. Why? Because he has taught us so much over the last few years about fill your boots first, make sure you and your family are okay, and then after that, go out and do good. This is almost the mantra of what our business is all about. Be successful, but also help where you can. So, following the corporate social responsibility model, it is important for the following reasons. It's a benefit to society. The biggest benefit of corporate social responsibility is that society and the environment can benefit from it. Rather than solely focusing on profits, businesses can also implement much more ethical and sustainable practices. Boost to employee morale also is a massive part of how to have this junction between making a profit for your business, but also treating the employees fairly as well. Employees tend to favor working for companies that have values that align with their own. When a company is willing to give back, employees feel more loyal and motivated. Likewise, ethical employers treat their employees well, which can boost employee morale and lower turnover rates of staff. I also believe that if you've listened to our CEO Ash Mufareh over the times, he's taught us he's told us why so many people want to come and work alongside him. A lot of these people have come from the very high end of online businesses, the Googles, the Microsofts, the Facebooks. We've got these people now working for us. So you've got to ask the question, why do they want to come and work with our CEO? Why not work for these big conglomerates? And a lot of this is to do with how our company aligns with their own values, what we are trying to achieve in this business. And if you have that alignment of you as an employee working for somebody who has the same ethical knowledge and responsibility in business that you do, then it is a draw for a lot of people, because it's not just about the money for these people. They've got plenty of it. They've got more to give than just that. And that's why they want to work with our CEO, because of how he wants to achieve things in the future. Also, this comes with a potential to improve profits, believe it or not. If consumers have the choice between two similar companies, but one is more ethical, they may be more likely to support the ethical one. By making your values and efforts known, you may be able to attract more customers and boost your profits because of your example of what you are trying to achieve in this business society. If you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. Many of us now choose to maybe pay a little bit more if you know full well that that is going to be helpful to, we'll say, independent farmers somewhere. Buying local, for instance, costs more, but it helps the local community and your local farmers because you are putting back into your own area. A lot of people now are doing more and more of this because they feel that these little parts that they are acting on make a big difference to people around them. So what types of business responsibility are there? And there are as many businesses that can be socially responsible and ethical. And here are the categories of business responsibilities. So the first one I want to talk about is volunteerism. Didn't even know that was a word, but apparently it is. When companies become part of local or national causes, they can accomplish a lot of good for others. Companies that support volunteerism find all kinds of ways to donate time to organisations. For instance, some social responsible employees give their employees paid time to volunteer. Likewise, some companies organise volunteer events or outings during their business hours. Many companies choose causes that align with their values and goals. This actually brings me on nicely to something that our CEO was doing as well, wasn't it? If you remember those pictures of people helping to fill the trucks, get food to areas, and all the rest of it, that is aligning yourself with other companies to help them deliver what they need. Also, if you remember, he's taught us and told us that rather than starting up new projects to help your community or help causes, why not do something to help the ones that are there already, whether it's financial, whether it's you yourself, or whether it's a group of people. That is more effective than trying to do something yourself. And this is really what we're trying to say here about volunteering and all the rest of it. Another one is called philanthropy. Rather than saving all of their profits for themselves and their shareholders, social responsible businesses may donate a portion of their proceeds to a charity. Another way employees can give back is by donating their products and services to those in need. For example, various companies have taken on the one-for-one model. This means that for every time they sell, they give away an item of equal value to someone in need. You may have seen this with shoes, eyeglasses, and stock companies. You see it a lot more now, don't you? This type of thing. I certainly know from my friend, he's a director for a company called Forest Fencing. And for that is a sustainable wood business. So for items they sell, if they are selling one item, they make a pledge that for every item that they sell, one, two, however it may be, trees get planted when that sale is made. That is their social responsibility as a business, because they understand that without trees they have no business. So part of being ethical, socially responsible, is to be able to put back to the growers, the tree growers, by planting trees, so that in 20, 30 years time they will have a new crop for their business to continue. A lot of other companies do it as well. You see people that if you buy shoes, they will donate to others. Safe water, for instance. If you buy bottled water, they'll build a well, blah, blah. All of these type of things are part of people's social responsibility. Ethical treatment is another one as well. A major part of a business being socially responsible is treating its employees well. This means providing safe working conditions, fair compensation, and meaningful career opportunities. Since labour laws differentiate across the world, companies with international locations need to be especially mindful of enforcing ethical business practices, even if the law doesn't require them to do so. Interesting that, isn't it? That is putting the emphasis on the company to do the right thing rather than having to do the right thing because of the legislation in that company. Also, another one is environmentalism. Things like manufacturing can cause a lot of harm to the environment. Socially responsible businesses tend to be more mindful of this and implement ways to reduce entirely or eliminate their carbon footprints. Some companies even take initiatives to give back to the environment rather than reaping it of its resources. For instance, if a company uses a lot of wood and paper products, it may begin a program to plant more trees and offset that use. It's interesting, isn't it, that we've been talking about our social responsibility for a long time behind the scenes. But it's also interesting that this is now a big part of business. What is your social responsibility? I certainly believe that by having the alignment of our own views of what we need to do to be socially responsible, and if our business is being socially responsible as well, I certainly believe this will be a big draw for many, many customers because they want to align themselves with that social, ethical responsibility as well. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's session. Tomorrow's Saturday. I will do a Q&A tomorrow at some point. Okay, so join me for that. If I hear anything, obviously I'll let you know. But that's it from me. Speak to you all very soon. Bye for now.